Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Marble Racing Season 5. We are here with race 29. Only a few races left to go, and Moo is currently leading, following on from last race. 560 points, but it is close. Superboss not far behind. Red Rings how to get so I could do 180 laps with my 180 marbles. Just change the laps to 180 laps, I assume. I've never had to do that many laps. I'm sure someone that has might be able to advise, but I would guess you just increase the lap count to 180. Yeah, someone might be able to advise on that. Changing the race settings. There you go. Yeah, I wasn't sure if there might be like a lap limit or something, because I've never had to go that high with lap counts. But there you go, we're helping you out. So yeah, new track to this season, a new Mario Kart themed one. Oh, you don't know if there's a limit either. Well, who knows. SNES Mario Circuit 2. You did 206 lap race once. I'm guessing there isn't, or at least it's a really high limit. So let's head over to the track. Here we are. Won't be doing that many laps around this one or any of our races, because that'll take a bit too long. So before we get started, of course, we need to do predictions. So how many DNFs do you think there will be? 2 minutes to get those predictions in, and we'll take a look around this track. Not the longest track, but from the start it is a left-hander. What happens when a marble falls in the water at the crossing, and how many laps? There are 15 laps, as it is a short track, and that's a good question. You'll have to wait and see. The joys of a totally new track. If you haven't played it yourself, then you'll have to wait and find out. Now we do have a ladder. We have a S-bend into a ladder, then onto a booster heading down. Now we've got some bombs to watch out for around here, and a spinner as well. Going around into a sweeping bend, then a jump. Now it looks like, if you look closely, so there may be a portal down there. Following the jump, there is a right-hander opening up, and then into a sweeping wide right-hand that again opens up into a straight big jump once again over the crossover, landing 2 triangles to finish off the lap, a left turn across the line. Now where that portal goes is a good question. Is there something glowing there? That might be it. That might be where it's linked. But we'll see if anyone falls in. We'll see how it works. My assumption would be that if you fall in on the crossover, you get reset here and probably put out onto the track here. And hello, pesky bird. Press the linking button and you'll see it. Well, I know we could do that, but I think we'll just wait and see. If no one falls, we'll do a quick look afterwards, if we remember. Let's have a look at the link. But I think we just go into it and see what happens live in the race. Maybe I already know. Maybe I've already seen it in testing. You'll never know. But for all of you, you just have to wait and see. Love mid-air collisions. They can be fun, although I don't think we're going to get any here. It looks like the top layer is quite a bit higher, so they should avoid each other. been looking forward to this. Good, glad to hear it. Now on the front row, we have Stardust, Shady, Eggbot, and Azur. Then on the back row, we have Pesky Bird, Weep Demon, and Moo. So let's get the countdown started. Manifesting the pesky double, that's a bold one, but it worked last race. So heading into the first corners and up to the ladder, it's going to be Cheese and Azur up at the front. Pesky Bird making some good progress early on. Will join Whir, Snorker, and Weep just behind. And going off the ladder. Oh, Cheese getting caught by the bomb, and the bomb sending a blast there, sending quite a few backwards. And it's a slow start to get going again. Up to the next bomb. Pesky Bird at risk of getting hit there. Big hit for Pesky Bird. It's going to slow them down. Going to lose 3 positions there, possibly more, just avoiding a crash with Super Boss. Now over the jump. You can see here there is a bit of protection to stop the runoff on the side. And over the next jump, look how smooth that jump is. Clean. Satisfying. But up at the front, Snorker is leading, going onto the ladder again. Azur in second. Whir in third, Eggbot fourth, Fludes fifth, Demon sixth, Superboss seventh, Pesky Bird eighth. Now Superboss will be trying to reclaim that top spot. And staying ahead of Moo will give a good shot at that. The points are close. But Whir also could be looking at taking that top spot. So all eyes on the top 3 at the moment. Quite close together in this race so far. Big boost there for Whir. Iceman trailing behind by almost a lap. Has anyone ever won both races in a stream? We may have seen a fall there by Snorker. If that was a wall hit or a fall then into the portal. Superboss only just making over the jump. Pesky Bird falling, so there you go. You do get thrown out of the pipe. Demon with a fall, Stardust with a fall. We're seeing a few falls this time around. I think we have had a double win before, but I don't know if it was the same stream. I will be intrigued as well if Iceman is running any stats coming up to the end. And Iceman in trouble again. Okay, Iceman going the wrong way now from that bomb blast and getting lapped by everyone here. Does get going again. Big boost there, but then colliding with Superboss. Eggbot having some difficulties with the jump. Snorker is stationary. That's going to be F's in the chat for Snorker getting stuck on one of the triangles. So surprisingly punishing. But up at the front right now, Fluge is leading, although a rough hit there. Whir is going to come through. 2 Balls of Steel members up at the front. Fluge with the fastest lap. Bit of a pinch on the wall. Azur is going to try and get past Fludes. It's going to be side by side on the ladder though. Then we have Superboss in 4th. Yeah, the bombs have a massive impact on this one. Quite brutal explosions. And yeah, Iceman, unfortunate this race, but gaining a position. Snorker is free again, but is now in last place. They're coming around to the jump. Whir, Fludes, then Azur. Then coming around to the second jump. Yeah, leaderboards seem to be acting a little bit strange on some of these tracks. All over clean. Superboss with the fall, and that's going to be costly as Moo just sneaks through. And Superboss falling. We're behind Stardust as well. Now Stardust could help the team out massively here, blocking Superboss. Over the jump, Superboss making it this time. Moo, the bad hit on the triangle, is going to go wide and get overtaken by Superboss and Jimmy. Jimmy setting the fastest lap. And up at the front, we're trying to break away in the lead on lap 5. As Azur not far behind, this bomb doesn't look good for Boer, but a bit of a tactical block's going to go back and hit Azur. Fluids, it's going to try and go around the outside, but Azur blocks. Eggbot is close to getting lapped here, having some difficulties. Going over the jump, we're making it clean, threading the needle as well. Just extend that lead, and Fluids with the fall. Means Azur will keep hold of that second place, start to break away, and Cheese will go up into third, going on to lap 6. See Weep coming over. Fluids in front of this group here, but a big pile up. Shady's going to come through into 5th, Jimmy into 6th. Fluids behind, then Stardust, Moo, and Superboss. This could be good for Boer right now. If they stay like this, with Superboss down in 10th, this could be enough for Boer to possibly go up into 1st, Moo in 8th. But it is still fairly early in the race to call it. Don't jinx it. Jinx it. You know I don't jinx anything. Never happens. Over the jump, Jimmy and Shady battling it out. Superboss going up the inside of Moo. Now that is a battle to really focus on here between Superboss and Moo, fighting for that #1 spot in the standings right now. And there was a fall. That was Snorker. Once again, not a great race for Snorker. We also see Demon with a fall. Let's go and see how things are going for Boer at the front. Going strong. Cheese with a good launch there. Azur, not so good. Bomb. Helping one and hindering the other, and still Azur having some trouble. We'll get a block on Fluid. Super's going to pile into that. Shady, Stardust, Jimmy stationary against the wall. The bomb might set Jimmy free. No, just out of range of the bomb. This could be F's in the chat for Jimmy right now. Demon goes to them free. No, Jimmy is going to remain against the outside wall. And a chance for those back runners to try and gain some positions. Of course, Jimmy will have the extra point if they can keep hold of that fastest lap. A bad end to the race against the wall. We're around clean. As we go on to lap 8, Cheese in second. Jimmy is right behind you on the leaderboard, so this is good. Yeah, looking good at the moment. Follow Boer over the jump. Clean once again. Oh, and a fall for Cheese there. Almost picking up Eggbot as well. And this is just going to extend Boer's lead even more. Just got to stay consistent. And Cheese now at risk from Fluids and Azur. In fact, Moo as well and Stardust. Everyone grouping up. Back here, Shady taking a fall. Those going to go behind Demon Superboss. Pesky Bird in 7th. And that was a Demon fall. Could this be Boer's track? .12-second lead. That's not too far ahead. Yeah, it looks it, but it is a small track. It is catchable. Going onto the ladder. The one thing that could definitely cause trouble for Boer. And there is Azur crossing the line. 10.8 second gap now. Cheese going across, followed by Fludes. Ignore the leaderboard. The ordering still playing up. Pesky Bird going up to 5th. Moo in 6th. Shady with a fall. Weep in 7th. Superboss in 8th. Superboss needs to do more to try and regain that number 1 spot. Could be seeing a late season fall off. See some of the back runners here. Demon, Eggbot, Alfonso, Iceman. Fludes chasing down Cheese. Oh, and it's a fall for Cheese. Yes, the point distribution is the same. So if you're doing your prediction calculations, you can use the same as the previous season for calculating. I think everyone looks forward to hearing the predictions, or I guess not predictions, the estimates of who can finish where based on finishing positions in the last few races. Oh, and that's a fall for Bwert. Hold on, Bwert. Hold on, Bwert. Ooh, okay. Okay. That was almost the biggest Bwert moment going. I could feel the sweat come through the chat there. We'll have to see if there are any checkpoints missed going through that route. But that's got to be a clippable moment. Highlight of the season. Most clutch moment of the season. Coming off the respawn from a fall. Not landing on the track correctly, which of anyone to be able to do that, we have not seen that yet. Fortunately though, managing to hop back on the track. It looks like the position will hold. Might have to wait a lap to see if there's any checkpoints missed. But Azur is now right behind. As true, you did both cross the finish line after, so it should be okay. But the pressure is on now, and Azur with the overtake. And now it's going to be close as we go into the final few laps of the race. Bwert and Azur will be side by side. Fludes not far behind. Then we have Cheese, Weep. I think Weep might have actually fallen there. And Superboss and Pesky Bird will be gaining a position. Maybe not Pesky Bird, as Pesky Bird also takes a fall. But up at the front, looks like we're managing to avoid the bombs better than Azur did. So going to be another hit for Azur as well. It is another slowdown, could be a chance for Fludes. We're doing very good at bomb avoidance. Maybe that is Bwer's specialty. Over the jump. Big hit off the triangle. It's going to be a slowdown for Bwer. Going to lose a bit of time. Azur with a clean line through the middle. Fludes with the fall means Cheese is going to come through into 3rd place. No, Cheese will not come through into 3rd place. Will also fall. But that allows the top 2 now to have quite the gap. Quite the gap. We've got Shady and Snorker stationary on the track. Could this cause some chaos up at the front? Bwer's going to hook the inside. Azur's going to do the same. Both of them avoiding those two. Bwer avoiding the bomb as well. And Azur avoiding the bomb this time around. But F's in the chat for both Snorker and Shady. And Bwer just missing that bomb as well. Just got to hang on. Hang on to the end. See what's going on further back. There's a collision. Fluids and Shady both getting picked up by the bomb as well. Colliding with Moo. Not what Moo needs right now. Trying to keep ahead of Superboss. They get going. The bomb firing Snorker back into Superboss, but Eggbot's going to give them a shove, get them going again. It is all chaos up here right now. The bomb giving Shady a big boost, also pushing Moo in front of Fluids. A pile up there into Shady. Over the jump, Alfonso, Weep, Stardust all making it over. Moo's going to fall though, and that's going to be costly. Falling below Superboss now. This could be just what Superboss needs. It's a bad landing. It's going to be a bit of a slowdown. Coming round through the final section, where one final jump. That's all is needed. Oh, it's close. A clip on the edge, but making it over. Taking the win. This could be huge for Blur. This could be interesting. Azur's going to come across and take second. And now Superboss is going to want to try and stay ahead of Moo to the line. Cheese is going to take third. Stardust will be taking fourth. Weep comes across in fifth. Fluids in sixth. And Moo's in front of Superboss. Behind their teammate Demon. Coming up to the jump. Moo doesn't have a lot of speed here, but makes it over. Cutting on the inside as well. Demon may be moving out of the way to give Moo some extra points to help in the standings, and Moo will take 7th. Demon will take 8th. Superboss will take 9th. Pesky Bird will take 10th. What a race indeed. Are the Blur moments going to be redeemed? It's looking good. It's looking good for Blur right now, but there are still a few races to go. Close to the end. 3 more races following this one. So, Jimmy's still holding the fastest lap, managing to hold that all the way to the end. Just going to speed things up. And let's go over to our winner of the race while we let all the other positions get confirmed. It looks like it's going to be Iceman 11th, Shady 12th, Jimmy 13th, Eggbot 14th, Alfonso 15th, and Snorker 16th. But our winner, after a great race, almost throwing it away, but just style points. Pure style points from Blur. So congratulations to Blur on the win. Snorker, with that time, quite a rough race for Snorker. Did not go to plan at all. I mean, Mood does have a chance to win the season. And yeah, if it's literally by those points on that final corner, then that is just pure strategy. It's just good gameplay. Just showing off. Yeah, just had to flex a little bit. Almost costing the first place, but hanging in there and holding it down to the end. What a race. What a track. A great first race for this track. I'm sure we'll see this one again following that. Top 3 should remain the same since last race. We'll see. We'll see. The first predictions. We had 2 people get the prediction right. 0 DNFs. And those 2 were Blur and Iceman. So well done to you 2 on getting the prediction right. But now I'm going to go put the results over on the leaderboard. I'll be back in just a minute with the updated standings. Alright, the results have been entered, so let's head over to the standings. So, following that race, Moose still holding the lead with 578 points. Superboss managing to hold on to second still with 571 points. We're closing in with 567 points. Azur in fourth with 541. Stardust in fifth with 525. Cheese and Jimmy tied with 523. Fludes in 8th with 513. Iceman in 9th with 508. And Pesky in 10th with 500. Then we have Shady Demon, Eggbot, Snorker, Weep, and Alfonso. Yes, it is very close. In fact, it's incredibly close for the top 3. And 3 races left to go. Every point really matters here. And in the team standings, Balls of Steel and Tutti Frutti really going at it, trading between that first and second place. But Balls of Steel leading with 535, Tutti Frutti in second with 526, Eternal Darkness third with 513, Icebreakers fourth with 512, Doge Balls in fifth with 510. Then we have Ultraviolets, Green Slushies, Snowballs, Grandmasters, and Marble Minions. Yes, the fastest lap is a bonus point. Top 11 can still win. There you have it from Iceman. Top 11 still within a chance of winning. Anyone outside of that, unfortunately, it looks like there's not a lot that can be done now. But to still have the top 11 in with a chance of winning, that is insane. Absolutely crazy. Poor Eggbot. Yeah, poor Eggbot. And only top 3 can get top 11 can get top 3 as well. It looks like you might be around that one as well by the point gap between 11th and 12th. So yeah, it's really not over yet. It is not over yet. 3 races to go. We have Hull, we have Marble GP Malaysia, and of course we have Red Rings at the end of the season. So you got those to look forward to. But that is going to do it for this one. Good race. When are the streams? So as long as everything goes to plan, it should be Thursday as the next stream, then Friday, and then Red Rings. Undecided what day I'm going to do that yet, because it was going to be planned to do a Friday. I don't know whether I'll do it on the Monday or whether I might just, leave a bit of tension and hold it off until the Friday to end the week. Like I say, I do like doing that on a end of week. Can we do Hull now? No. No, we're gonna hold off. Just gonna keep the tension building. I know there's gonna be a lot of excitement, a lot of eager people wanting to see how this is gonna play out. But gonna have to leave you waiting. Yeah, that is gonna be it for this one. So as always, appreciate everyone for being here and watching and supporting as we're getting close to the end of the season. Hopefully we'll have more people taking part in the next season and future seasons going forward. Try and build up the community a bit going forward. But that will do it for this one. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.